Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
As you can tell, my enthusiastic co-casters for this scenario definitely have had their Weetabix this morning. Well, at least one of them has. Ewan sounds like is like talking from some sort of graveyard, or he's like been lying in one.
Yeah. Well,
It's been a
place
long
to
week.
be.
It's been a long week for us all.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I'm definitely feeling it. So as you can tell, we are back for the for another wonderful episode. I've got Ewan, we've got Emily this time.
Whoop.
Whoop, indeed, absolutely.
The Phantom Emily, who is always doing all of the streaming and all of the, generally being around. So
yes, absolutely.
we thought we'd collar her for a bit.
Yeah, we thought we'd just drag her in this one. I did want to say a very big thank you to Emily whilst we're here, because she's doing a lot of the heavy stream lifting.
Aww.
She does the heavy lifting. We take the credit. That's how it works.
Yeah. No,
You're being too kind. What's going on?
Right.
It's because for the next hour or so we're gonna like emotionally destroy you. We're about to put you up now. No, I'm joking.
Drain.
But genuinely, thank you. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of work, and so has Ewan, and you've been doing a lot of the stream lifting. So
My pleasure.
It's absolutely it's no worries. And then you have well, you're currently editing Dice of the Week, which will go live not long after this is finished. It's 4A.
All the excitement.
Oh, definitely. But yes, we shall crack on. We're in Division 1.
Yep.
We are here.
With some results.
With some results. Kill It and Grill It 2. Clock Rock and Beats 1. I can't remember our prediction for this, mate. I'll be honest with you, because
I can't remember either. However, I have a helpful little sheet.
Yes.
On which we corrected it. We were solidly Lizards.
Oh dear, were we wrong?
We were wrong. I believe there was a death.
There was, and the death has been clipped. It was the one, the only Mittens.
Yes, it was Mittens. Mittens is dead.
I was streaming this game, and oh my goodness, it was a skink foul. It was surrounded by lizards. There was quite a bit of fouling going on in that game, and yeah, we were all just that moment of Mittens has died. It was just, you never thought you'd see it happen, and the way that it happened, it was just...
Well, I'm sure we deserved it.
Mittens almost certainly did. I believe it was an Apo dead, wasn't it? Just straight up.
Yes, I think so.
Love it when that happens.
Yes, I do believe it was an Apo dead.
Right.
Because it was like, he couldn't save it.
No, it's for those in the chat. Insert your F's to pay respects now, or unless you don't respect the dead. But that's your choice.
Don't respect the dead. I mean, it's the quality. To be fair, like it cost him. It's a good win, but it cost him.
It's a good win, but it cost him. Yeah, we'll move on from that.
Most true way.
I look at nosy what this blodging skink got. It got sidestep. Oh god.
Because I mean, what else would it get?
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's gross. Cool. Moving swiftly on.
Called it.
I'm pretty sure we called this. I remember calling this quite thoroughly. This was.
Yes.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, the Nurgle off. We just thought. We just.
Oh, mighty blow block plasticor.
Yeah.
Sad days.
It's dead.
It'll keep that Nurgle team honest.
Player not found. Yeah, he got the MVP. It was a good Pestigore, was Grishar, but again,
it's always a shame. It's always a shame when that happens.
Ex Pestigore.
Yeah, now ex Pestigore is again F's in the chat for that Pestigore. But that is what it is. Sad times indeed. Regen not doing its job. Stupid regen.
Never does it? Never does.
No, never on stuff that counts anyway.
I mean, next up, Monster Bash Bass, Carnage counts. Home win. We called again.
Yeah,
obviously.
We called this. Yeah, this is
after their heroics last week, they couldn't do it 2 weeks in a row.
No, 2 weeks on the bounce was a bit much. It was a 22 armor break to 7 affair. It looks like I don't know in terms of stats. 66 blocks succeeded, 5 KOs, 3 injuries. Yeah, it looks like the Moonster.
Vamps doing what Vamps don't do.
Well, or either that or the Moonsters definitely got their mash bashing.
Yeah, well, they definitely got mash backing on there, didn't they? I mean, it's to be expected, isn't it? There's nothing too out of the ordinary in that one. So
No,
just
I
that
think
first match that was good.
Yeah, I think I watched a bit of it, but then there were some other games on that I wanted to stream, so I didn't catch all of it. But I seem to remember it was very one-sided. Yeah, and I think the Vamps were just trying to stay alive more than anything and keep away from being killed.
I can't blame him, to be fair.
No, you definitely can't blame him.
No. Yeah, it's like, why would you lie in front of a train if you can move?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
With that, what we haven't done in a while for Division 1? We haven't actually looked at the leaderboard and seen how it's shaped up. We're halfway through.
That's a good point, yeah.
I mean,
Rats.
Yeah,
rats. Closely followed by last season's reigning champions, the Mash Bash. It's just the fact they've got a draw.
The Vamps holding up in fourth there with their 1 win.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, and this is, I think, top 4 go into the playoffs. So there's all to play for here. We could see Vamp
yeah, go on.
Vamp champs.
Yeah, possibility of Vamp champs.
I'm not suggesting that's going to happen, but Vamp champs, Vamp champs.
Ooh, you know what?
Totally supporting Tone here.
Yeah, totally supporting Tone. You know what? Max is in my chat. He makes a very good point. Look at the TV drop from the Skaven after that death. That is a drop.
That's some trimming, isn't it? That's some trimming.
It just shows you how much the team was around Mittens. Yeah.
Yeah, Mittens was holding that.
Think about that bloat. All that bloat you've just got rid of.
Yeah,
think of the inducements when you get to play Dave. It's going to be fun.
Or even speaking of which.
So speaking of which, yeah.
He's Vamps.
Rats. I mean, after your best players died, it's the team you want. But this is going to be, this is close.
This is close in terms of TV. This is actually really close.
I was going to say, I think the Vamps have suffered some losses this season as well, haven't they? So
one of the ways to put it.
Sorry, Max is saying that they were close to 2K before the match. That was more than just Mittens. What actually happened?
Let's just have a look. Yeah, they were.
They might have had some MNGs, I think. Everything kind of got overshadowed by Mittens' death.
Yeah, MNG guard. There's not. I mean, There's
one MNG.
Storm Vermin's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, Mittens with a Storm Vermin.
Yeah, it's just lacking that Storm Vermin, and he can't afford to get it back. But he's got what? How many players he got there?
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he's not
9,
taking.
10. He's got 11. He's not taking no journeyman.
He's not taking any journeyman. So let's have a look at the Vampies.
They've got 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're
getting a thrall.
They're getting 40k.
So he's getting like a 60, 70k.
He's getting a babe.
Inducement on the Vamps. Yeah, he's getting a babe.
Yeah, a babe against Vamps isn't bad.
Yeah, I'm totally though going to say I think the Skaven should win that, don't you?
This particular foray, then yeah, definitely.
He's been playing well.
Yeah, Mittens may have been like the centre of the team, but there's still quite a bit in that team.
I mean, you don't need it against vampires.
I mean, I mean, just look at this team anyway. You still got the movement 10 gut runner. You got the strip ball. You got the strip ball sidestepper. Yeah. One push onto that guy. He's got sidestep. One push onto him. He's scored. Yeah.
One third.
And you got kick as well, which
the only thing is he's starting on the pitch, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you can place that ball, can't you? And you can run onto it and pick it up on his drive as well. Yeah, I mean it's rats in it, disgusting.
Yeah,
can't see past them. Away win.
No, away win. Are we all up for that away win?
I think
sounds like we are.
Note it in the Oracle.
Biggie. Here's the biggie.
This is a biggie. This should be like this is last season's final, isn't it?
I think it was.
Was it? Yes, it was. The Moods the Mash Bash versus the Tank Top Bum Boys. This is like our 2 top end sort of things, and then even then, Mr. Bowden is getting 160k in inducements.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's all right,
not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
On a 200,000 team, you're going to be taking it, aren't you? I mean, I think Dave's got it, don't you? Home win.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Dave. Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be about who can not die.
Yeah.
And I think Necro's resurrection advantage is probably going to kick in here. Like,
well, Nurgle have a resurrection advantage as well.
They do, but Dave's not going to be trying to kill him.
Okay, yeah.
Dave's one game plan isn't murder the opposing team.
No, Dave's game plan is to actually just win.
It's like play some Blood Bowl, score some touchdowns,
actually play the game,
kill something. Damo's game plan is everything dies, and then the game obviously forfeits to him.
Yeah. Although, but what would be very interesting is if they swap a player each. Imagine that.
Yeah, right, it could happen.
just an interesting one. Anyway, and then so in terms of that's just about Bowden win, home win.
I'd say Bowden.
Yep, fair enough.
I mean, this one's it's you can't look past him. He's the reigning champion.
Yeah,
he's beaten before.
Champion.
David's on a slump.
David's on a big slump. Slump before the end.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Dave Bowden all round, and then finally the other Nurgle, Fear Us versus Croc Rocky Beats. This has to be
straight up away with it.
Straight up away with this has to be the Lizardman. That being said,
he's on 10. He's on. Look at that TV.
What actually happened here? He's down a Nurgle warrior.
And obviously he lost that Pesticore.
He lost that Pesticore.
I don't think. Yeah. I mean.
So he's been slapped about a bit, and then 1,700 of the Lizardman, which is like, this could be horrendous, isn't it?
You got the movement 10 skink,
Yeah, movement 10 skink. I mean, it's a poor man's rat, that is.
It's a poor man's rat.
This should be the Lizardman, but never discount the 650k as getting inducements. No, it's probably a bit better than
you can get some decent stuff in there, can't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Morgentorg.
Yeah.
Morgentorg. We'll
Grishnak,
see.
is it Grishnak?
Grishnak, yeah.
Grishnak's
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good inducements to be had there. Whether or not that will work, we'll see. But yeah, you can't look past the lizards.
Oh, you can't. Absolutely not.
Should we move on to the other division?
We shall. It's going to be accepted.
So I mean, we should really actually have a good look at these the league tables here, because we are 2 weeks off now.
Yeah, but the things they're going to like.
Spike unfortunately hasn't updated properly, so I can't give you like full protections. But
yeah.
And I can't get a Goblin Spies down, which is not helping either, because I'd use that one instead. But
Max is saying that that last team they do get the superior Lord Borak through though.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. They do get Borak himself. Noted.
Oh, that's all right. You take that.
Anyway, we're in 2A now. Demons of Barber Street 2, the Green Fudge Packers 0. Go on, Emily. What did you do?
It was a great game. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of being clumped up in the middle, and he did take a star player ball and chain against me, which I can't remember what it was called.
Fungus, is it? Fungus?
Yes, it was Fungus, and he induced a loner Pogoer, which was an interesting choice.
Nice.
Yes.
And unfortunately, some of the points where he had to reroll was with that Pogoer, so unfortunately the loner tripped him up there. But yeah, it was a really good game. I was attacking, so he only had a couple of secret weapons on, but then he was forced to bring them all on for the final turn 8.
Brutal.
So it then meant one of his bribe didn't work for Fungus, but then it worked for his ball and chain that was in his team already.
Okay.
So the ball and chain was on for the second half with. Was it with? I can't remember. No, it wasn't with the chainsaw.
That's brutal though. It's brutal when that happens.
I did kill a troll at one point, but it did appo. He took two.
Got better.
He took 2 appos and had to use them pretty early on.
Nice.
And then right at the very end, there was a death because on my team, the very last turn, I went and took a both down with one of my zombies, and it killed him. And it was actually the zombie that I got from the Nurgle team a couple of weeks ago.
Oh right, so you finally made
as far as it goes, you can live with that, can't you? Though.
Oh yeah, it was fine. It was an extra player anyway, so it wasn't like the worst thing in the world.
They're meant to die. So that
it was really funny.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. It sounds like an exciting game. It always is though when goblins are involved.
Oh yeah, always is. But commiserations to the goblins. What did that goblin get? That's a person who has another level. Shame. We'll come back to that later.
We were talking about that because I think.
Oh, you're white.
I think he got an agi up.
Ooh, that's a nice.
And he was umming and ahhing. Was it an agi up or a strength? I can't remember if it was agi or strength. It might have been strength actually.
If it's agi, you take it. Strength, I can sort of understand. But speaking of strength up, go Anthony the White.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Anthony's finally leveled.
And he got a strength up as well. That's a good white.
Yeah, it was so exciting when he got that. I also another mummy leveled. Both my mummies leveled and Anthony.
Nice.
So I had some good levels from that game.
Nice. Max is saying if it is a strength up, you take it because it's 23 cage level. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of debate after our game. There was a lot of debate after about what it was going to take.
Yeah. Anyway, move swiftly on. Stop being Elfish 1 and Break My Heart 1. The Elfoff turned out to be quite tame.
I think he's still but the thing is, the Wood Elves lost a war dancer.
Oh, they actually lost a war dancer.
They had a death. Yeah, they had a death. So it's gonna be really tough for them.
That's rough. That is. Dead war dancer.
Because they've got chaos. The Wood Elves have got chaos next.
Oh no.
Oh.
So yeah, it's gonna be really fun for them.
Oh dear. That sounds brutal. I pity the Wood Elf.
I didn't see the game, but I did hear about the death.
I mean, that's fair,
three passes from the High Elves, nice.
High Elves got their fight on.
Yeah, and they got block on alignment as well. Nice.
I mean, what else are you gonna take?
I
mean, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I don't know what the third result we already knew. You called a draw. We were both. Me and Chief were both away win.
I win. Excellent.
So the next game we covered last week.
Yes, that already happened. Moving swiftly on.
And Thunderpumps versus Sinister Puss. I mean, this was. You called this one actually, Fritz. You said you said an away win. So
I didn't.
Chief called it. It's a draw. We didn't know really where it was going.
No.
1-0 sort of suggests that we were right to not know where it was going.
Yeah, death suffered by the Nurgle there.
3 armor breaks and 1 death. It's brutal, isn't it? That.
Yeah, that is 3 armor breaks and then losing 1. Yeah, if you're gonna die, then fucking if you're gonna get hit, then die, I guess. But it looks like it's a pretty good game. Both that Nurgle warrior and that lineman are both level. They both now have block. Pretty standard. Yeah, I mean like that we couldn't expect much more from that, to be honest with you.
It's alright.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Good result. So let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. So
Emily!
I've got this up on. I've got this up on Spike, but it's missing. It's missing a few games. Obviously, Emily is clearing away. I don't think.
Yeah,
Emily can.
Emily's 5-0 right now. That's Super Bowl winning territory right there.
When I started this league, I never this season. I never thought I'd be 5-0.
Yeah, I mean 5-0.
That's a crowning achievement right there.
I think you have made playoffs with that, and you're probably going to be seed number 1.
Yes, almost certainly. Next...
No, because the Dark Elves they're also 5-0. What's the? I can't remember what division. Cat names.
We'll find out. We've got time. Yeah. We'll find out. I think then it does look promising for the Emerson team as well.
Yeah, Sam Unwin is like rolling the memes here.
That third place,
that is
Nurgle and Goblins all in with a shout there. I mean, Chaos with an outside one as well.
Yeah, an outside one.
I think the elves are gone.
Yeah, both elves are probably gone at this point.
I think they are definitely. I don't think they can get back.
Max is in the chat. Max in the chat, being his usual self, says no, he's not. Okay, you're not.
You're only
Not
not
with-
in, Max, because of your attitude.
I was about to say a very similar thing. Not with that attitude, Max. I had that same mindset when I was playing Halflings. Look what I did. I got into playoffs.
And everyone was amazed by it. Anyway, what we will do, we'll go and see what teams they do have to face.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. Let's make some predictions. Let's do what we came here to do.
Yeah. Rainbow Crows versus this game is set to be absolute chaos. Most because of Mr. Udwin's playing style, and then secondly, goblins.
It works good though, doesn't it?
It's the goblins who aren't fully sure of what they're doing, because he did say this to me at the beginning of the match. He was like, I'm not quite sure how to play the game. And so because of that mentality though, he just goes, fuck it, we're doing whatever. And it's like,
best way to play goblins.
So yeah, it's going to be a really good, because also against Sam, who also has a very similar mentality, like knows what he's doing, but has a mentality of fuck it, let's see what happens. So yeah, that's going to be a good one to watch.
This could be it could be an exciting game. On that front though, Sam's going to win, right?
In terms of like consistency of team and how they play, Amazon should rightly win this, because they've got the strength to hit them, they've got the bashiness to block them out, and they've got the movement to get away from.
Yeah, you hunt that chainsaw out early on.
Yeah.
And then you rely on dodge to keep you standing versus all the trying to hit you. So
the goblins also don't have much of a bench, so that's going to hinder them. If any of them get removed, that hurts them. I don't know how many players Sam has, but I'm pretty sure he has quite a few.
More than the goblins.
Yes.
Yeah.
The goblins are getting about 370 worth of TV.
That's your bribes, though, isn't it?
That's your bribes. That's your three bribes.
An extra secret weapon is what you're going to take.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's got a tackle piece, tackle blitzer. That's enormous.
That's huge against a bunch of goblins. That's would be.
So I'm definitely giving it. I'm definitely giving it to Sam on that front.
Yeah.
Probably 2-0 for that.
Fair.
Maybe 2-1. 2-1.
A 2-0 or 2-1, I agree with, but it's definitely a home win. It has to be.
Yeah.
As I say, with Nuffle, never say never.
I know, but you
next,
can't.
We've got.
Is that you, Emily, as well? Home win.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Huh?
You home win as well.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Break My Heart, Sinister Puss. This is bottom of the table. Yeah, bottom of the table.
Yeah,
the
middle of the table. Nurgle. I think this is a Nurgle win, isn't it? He's looked good. He's looked good for the season. I can't, Break My Heart haven't.
I think the thing with Break My Heart is I watched when they played against the Amazons, so Sam's team. They were very reluctant to use their rerolls. There were many points where Sam and I both went, "Why wouldn't you reroll that?" So I think they're very, because I think they're a fairly new player, and so they've been told to be conservative of your team rerolls. But there were moments where it's like, no, you really, really should have rerolled that.
I think he's had to buy. He's bought more players. He's still only got 2 team rerolls. I wonder if that's why.
Yeah.
At this point, I would expect you to have your 3rd reroll.
Yeah.
No, I mean, why would you want it? You're elves. You don't need them.
Contraire. Sometimes you really do.
French is learning. You see,
don't need rerolls. Cheating, mate. 2 up everything. So I think we're unanimous away win, right?
Yeah, unanimous away win. Yeah, quite easy.
Nico's a very, very experienced coach, and so I think
Neville isn't.
Yeah.
No.
Be nice about it.
That wasn't quite what I was going for, but Nico's a very, very good coach, and Neville's quite a newer coach.
You said experience to start with, but didn't say better.
Anyway,
I think the experience will help Nico.
I think it's gonna count a lot here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then, Emily. You're against some humans. You're gonna win.
6th win in a row. I don't want to.
Mad to bet against you, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We'd be mad. Honestly, considering let alone the TV difference, so you're getting. Yeah, you've got 250. No, different one. No, not that. 230 on him.
Yeah.
230 on him in terms of
What does this team look like?
Thunderfunks looks a little bit like this. The ogre is out.
I know the ogre's out, which I'm very, very pleased by.
Yes, MNG ogre.
That's really going to help.
Blitzer, that's huge.
That adjunct blitzer is massive.
Lodge step-in catcher as well is pretty nice.
He's
going to get a bit of inducements. I don't think he can take anything too fruity though with what he's getting.
No, compared to your team, which is Sweeney Todd, the blocking stand firm mummy now. Tasty. Mrs. Lovett guard. Yep. Anthony the strength foot white. Yep, fair enough. Sure, hands go. The rest of lodging. And a
dirty player.
Yeah, I think you have this pretty much down. I would probably say. Honestly, I'd probably say 1-0. No, 2-0. No, 2-0. Okay. I think you probably just take the ball off him, and then as soon as the goal gets up, gets hold of it,
put him to the sword. And obviously you're backing yourself, right?
Yeah, I think I am. I think Anthony getting that strength up was really sort of pushed this. Tilted it into my favour more now.
It's tilting hard towards you.
And the mummy, I gave him stand firm because he's already got block. Otherwise, I probably would have gone with like guard or something like that. But I thought because he's got block, it means that I could just plonk him in and go, go on, see what you can do. And he's a bit harder to get rid of, especially with the ogre being out. So it helps.
He's a bandaged up roadblock.
And now the other one's got guard, so that means I could just put them next to each other and just go, try
go
again.
Through this.
Go through this.
Block this.
He's human, and if he's got any sense, he'll just go round you.
Yeah, he should.
Which I expect. Yeah. But like I've got 5 other block pieces, so it should be.
You have to play the Eastern method against undead, and that is there's a problem, go round it. There's a problem, go through it. There's a problem, go round it.
Yeah.
So like we're going on a battle.
That mummy is quite literally walks into the situation and goes, block this, you filthy casual.
Yeah.
Yes, but what you do is you go no and go over there.
Yeah. Anyway, you see, home wins all round. And the next one, stop being elfish versus chaotic burgers.
Away wins all round, right?
Oh, yeah. So chaotic burgers versus
Wood elf team without any wood elves.
Yeah,
I can see Max in the chat saying that they're going to win, but the thing is, you are chaos, and you've got a good team there, and they are missing a war dancer, which is going to hurt them a huge amount.
You've got tackle, you've got agi up. What else?
Yeah, you've got the means to do this. I don't see why you won't.
To do this.
You don't have a crap team, Max. No, I won't accept that negativity.
No, none of this negativity in my chat. Emily's a moderator. She can ban you. But she's not going to.
No.
But honestly, the Jugger Mino.
Poor man's block. Poor man's block. No, it's not. It's poor man's block, isn't it? It means that because he's going to be he's eating your blitz anyway because of wild animal.
Yeah, because that's what he does.
Right.
Yeah.
So it means he's suddenly instantly more reliable because it's like it's not suffering from that 1 in 9. He's back to 1 in 36 on a 2 die for him to turn over the ball. Massively important.
Yeah, words. I put Jugger in my CCL team, but I put Jugger on a rat ogre.
Rogo.
And it worked so fucking well. It was like, what's that? I'll roll a double both down, push on, carry on.
I think one thing that is you're saying all this about your team's underdeveloped, but this hasn't been a very long season, and as long as you just stick to the basics, remember, all the basic things of doing your safe things first, caging up, and all that kind of stuff. You should be fine. Like, there's no reason why this team won't win. Yeah, okay, you've not got as many skills as maybe some other Chaos teams you might have had in the past, but, like, this team can still win.
Yeah, this will do it.
I believe in you. You've got a good amount of experience. Use it.
and against this particular Wood Elf team, which have been, let's face it, they've been teabagged by the enemies.
They've had a tough season. They've had a very tough season, yeah. And it's been his very first season, so that's been even tougher for him. But as long as both of you just like keep your hand in the game.
Max wins. That's it.
Max wins.
Twins, right? Should we move on to 2B?
We shall.
We shall.
That's not how I do it.
That's not how you do it.
That's how I do it. It's been a very long day. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning, so my brain is borderline mush at this point.
So
so
we made some predictions last week.
We did. I believe, I don't know which ones were already done by the time we got to them.
We've seen a solid home win, so it's a cracking result for the featherweight.
Yeah, that was a surprising one. And thank you very much, Day, for the sub.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
It is if you're you.
Yeah, it's very
Sorry.
unusual if you end up like loving me. I mean, like, Christ, what's wrong with you? Anyway, so yes, we have 1-1. This was we have thought it would be quite solidly in the Rats' favour here. Turns out it wasn't.
It was more likely that the Rats were going to sneak it because they're rats, but turns out that Amazons.
Could also say the Amazons outpassed the fucking Rats. That's.
I mean, somebody has to.
Somebody has to, yeah. I mean, that's how that went down. 9 armor breaks to 5. The strength up Storm Vermin got the MVP. Nothing major there. It's a good solid result.
In this game though, that strength up Storm Vermin's carrying bloat. He's carrying bloat into an Amazon team without tackle.
Exactly. But think about it. That palm could be the next Mittens. Watch this space.
It could. Can you imagine that with claw?
Oh God, don't. No, it's a good draw. A good draw for the featherweights.
So I mean, it's cracking result. None of us called that. Next 2 games we'd already seen.
Yes, we had. And then straight on to the Proud Princess versus Nevermind Nirvana.
This was a cracking result. Cracking game, innit? 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Kislev versus Elves. Usually it's like, I don't know. What we went for the Kislev belief that he could win, which is just obviously belief, but but still a 2-2 draw against some Dark Elves is solid.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's how it goes. You can channel that anti-elfiness.
Yeah. Blodging catcher now. You gotta love to see it. This is a good. Naturally, the Elves did put the slap in. 12 armor breaks against the Kislev's 5, but didn't stop them. Oh, was there any interceptions? I wonder. Did the Kislev do the Kislev thing? I don't think they did. There was no chance. No. Boo. You can dream. But no, it was a good, solid result. 2-2.
Exciting.
Yeah, exciting. Did we call this at all? Or?
No.
None of us did it. Okay.
No.
On to the leaderboard.
So I mean, this is quite an open division.
This is a very open division.
Bit more so than the other one.
Yeah, this one's got a lot more wiggle room to get through.
Absolutely.
Because I know they've been talking a lot about like what results and stuff. But I know that the the Rage Fueled Biscuits, they had an awful game last.
Oh yes,
we have to look at their team.
We do need
team value is 480 now.
Yeah, their team value is 480. Rage Fueled Biscuits went on a Rage Fueled P45 handing out.
Sean decimated them, and the the Orc coach said at one point, "Is there a chance I could start a new team or something?"
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. It's
too late, unfortunately.
Utterly just. The Jaffa Cake MNG, I've literally just got the clip of on Dice of the Week, and it was a dead into an injury.
Yeah, this was a.
It was a massacre. That game was.
This was a rage-fueled sacking.
Mm-hmm. And I feel for Arctic because it was just one thing after another. I think at one point all 4 of the Blackhawks were off the pitch. I think
it's one of those games where the game went nah.
Yeah, basically it
nah.
was. I do get the feeling that Arctic has fired a lot of his players.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know if
you don't say.
yeah, that's
well,
what.
no, I mean that I don't think all of these players that are missing were dead necessarily. I think
No,
there were a lot of firing,
no,
but yeah.
We know that's literally what happened. When I say rage fueled sacking, that's what I mean. He literally
Oh,
just
Sacked
I think
a load of them.
any player that did not already have a level up got the P45 in the post.
Yeah. It
yeah.
was, yeah, a bit brutal.
Yes. So safe to say, I don't think that team is coming back next season, which is weird considering they actually got a win there. They're not doing as bad as Toot and Boot. Well, but fair enough. Yeah. But in terms of the rest
this
of it,
table's quite open, so everybody, with the exception of Toot and Boot, can still make playoff.
yeah. I mean,
it's a long shot for Kislev. We'll be honest with you.
It's to be fair though, now the Orcs have like sacked a good portion of the team.
Well, no, because he relies on the Orcs. Orcs have to beat. They have to beat the Orcs have to beat the featherweight in the 7th game. No, the Orcs have to beat the Urchins in the 7th game. So he's got to get all the way to 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Which he's on 4 points, 3rd's on 9. So he needs 2 wins, and Nirvana, Urchins, and featherweights need to be losing.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, David's going to do next week, or basically before the final week, he's going to do what the teams need to do, what result they need to get in order to qualify.
He's going to do the math.
He's going to do the math.
He's going to do the math. Right now, there's a lot of permutations, but everybody, with the exception of Toot and Boot, can get 3rd place.
Yes. It's still possible.
It's still possible in some way, shape, or form.
This is a tight division, and it could stay that way. So we should make some predictions, right?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Prague Prancers versus Eshin's Urchins. So Kislev versus Rats.
It doesn't go. It's interestingly enough, this is the team that's most like Kislev to play.
Yes.
They're just better at it, unfortunately.
Yes. On the upside though, they are armor 7, where the Kislev are armor 8. So with any luck,
you can get your fight on. You can maneuver. You can maneuver well.
And they're getting 300.
Get hold of...
And they're getting 315 inducements.
Yeah. Silly Billy.
That could be a silly Billy. Just double check. Actually, he's going to get some linemen. Let's do something.
No, he's probably taking that
4,
in
5, 6, 7, 8. So 90. He's getting 3 journeymen.
Which is 60k each. So that's 180.
180. So he's getting 100 and.
So he's 190.
Yeah. 190 against 1360 is
150.
150. It's getting a wizard.
It's getting a wizard. Could be
a wizard.
Game breaking that. Could be game changing that.
Yeah.
However,
draw. You reckon? Fair.
I'm leaning in the Skaven's favour.
Skaven leaning.
Skaven leaning, yeah.
I am sorry. I have lost faith. I'm gonna go with the Kislev on this one. Alex, you will do it. I believe in you.
Knowing that his laptop's blown up, he might have to concede. So.
Oh right, okay. Well,
yeah,
but hopefully you can get something.
We'll keep tabs on that. But if say your laptop does live to see the light of day, you shall do it. I think. Yeah, I reckon you could. What about
on that bombshell?
Hint: diving tackle light against the gutter runners. Wink.
Coaching fit.
Anyway, Guards return versus Devon by Nirvana. Elves versus Dwarves. Who knew? Classic play.
It's a high up the table. This I think
this is a high up the table job, isn't it?
I don't think he's packing a lot of dodge. Don't think the Dark Elves are packing a lot of dodge, are they?
But that's not a bad thing.
No.
Well, no, it's not gonna hurt you against a team that removes your ability to dodge.
First one for it.
Big brute.
Thank you. I'm just double checking both. I'm just checking TVs. 90k in it, so there's a babe in there. Maybe a babe in
a double babe,
double babe, or maybe a bribe.
Yeah.
Maybe a bribe with a sprinkling of your own cash. It's possible.
Let's have a look at these Dark Elves. It's probably not, because I think the Dark Elves are actually going to be higher.
They're going to be getting 2 journeymen actually, so ignore that completely. Yeah, this is
70k a pop as well. Then.
yeah. Then the fucking expensive ass lineman. It's 140k. So yeah, literally his entire.
The dwarfs are getting a bribe. Ugh.
Ooh.
Not what you want. Not what you want.
Mm.
Yeah, he's not packing the most dodge. Dwarfs be dwarfing.
Yeah, dwarfing. Not much in the way of like development. Just it seems
No.
I know he's got. Do you know what?
It's
He's got
concentrated
everything
on
he needs there.
2 players. Yeah, I mean that
But that's all he
sidestepping
needs.
troll
He's got a
slave is-
runner.
That's
Sidestep mighty blow.
Gross.
Guard, blitzer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, fair. And kick-off return.
Yeah. kick off
Very
return.
underrated skill, but on teams so slow, really important.
Yeah, I'm going to say Sean should have this. Be a grindy one. I want to say a 2-1 grind.
I think the Dark Elves. Whenever I've played Dark Elves, Dwarves have been one of the better games.
Okay.
So yeah, you overspeed them. You just run away and then just bop around them.
I agree with Emily. I think this could go badly for Sean.
Okay, fair enough. We have a
It's-
split.
Yeah, especially with the strengths up, that's nice for the Dark Elves.
Yeah, it's huge, in
because
fact.
because when you're against dwarves, they are the same strength as you. So having that strength up means you can just pop through, boom. Okay, you might not have block, but you hit them with 2 dice, go through, make a hole. Yeah. I think Dark Elves have this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Toot and boot biscuits.
Um,
I'm gonna have to give it to Toot and Boot on the basis that they have a team.
Yeah. Yeah. And the rest and the other teams running on lone alignment.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for the Rage Fuel biscuits to really take this thing.
It's not going to go well, is it? This
is going to be a grindy.
I mean, even with a team of loners, you can still do a little bit with it.
They can do the fighting, can't they?
Yeah.
They're still armor 9, strength 3.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I still think it's gonna be the Camry, a 1-0 grinder, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if you score twice with Camry, it's not in the same game, is it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. And then featherweights and lycanthrope loonies, with his current.
How much tackle does David have? That's the
question. Yeah.
That's a very good question. How?
I'm pretty sure he's taken.
I was going to say really.
He has a tackle white.
He has 1 tackle.
Yeah. No, he's going to lose. He's not gone off. To be fair, with that mighty blow, I think he will just squeeze this one.
Yeah, it'll be probably like 2-1.
I think. Yeah, his one's going to be tough for him.
He can outspeed him. He can outfight him. It's going to be hard though. First half's going to be difficult, but I think he'll win it on the basis that he'll just out attrition them a little bit.
Yeah.
Slowly grind them into the dirt. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, 2-1 for
win.
Dave. Yeah, away win. Yeah. Emily, are you backing your significant other? Does he not have enough tackle?
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that he might not have enough.
So sorry.
David doesn't have enough.
He heard that.
I think Emily's on the sofa tonight, mate.
He'll be lucky.
Anyway, so yeah.
I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go with draw.
Ooh.
I don't think he'll lose. I don't think the Amazons will. I don't think the Amazons will win this, but I don't think David will have enough to get 2 past them. So I think it'll be a draw.
It's fair. It's fair.
He's claiming sofa. Sofa view. Right, let's go on to the next division. That's brilliant.
It's always amusing, isn't it?
Do you find our relationship amusing, Fritch?
Oh, hilarious.
Several people. It's amusing for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
It's not that your relationship's amusing. It's just you can just pick things up and tease people with it. It's fun.
Yeah. Great.
When you know both sides of a story, it's good. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, very true.
Anyway, this game.
Yes, the cat names for sale too. Aveng Ogres Assemble 1.
We all were like, Steve's got this.
Yeah,
Did you-
we were fucking
I will
wrong.
I will tell you that single touchdown that they got was fucking brilliant. Because what happened is in Dice of the Week.
Yeah.
What happened was, he had a Noblar that had the ball. He ran an ogre in front of it. He was in the Dark Elves half of the pitch.
Yeah.
He threw the Noblar and it landed on the touchdown line.
What?
Oh,
literally, literally just
beautiful.
planted straight on it, like dink.
I was just like, yeah, it just landed and it was a touchdown animation, and we were all like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Brilliant.
And he was so close to getting it to being a draw as well, because he had an ogre running down the pitch.
did it go ahead?
I can't remember, but there was a Dark Elf death as well at one point. He was injuring a lot of Dark Elves, and we were all quite amazed. It was a really tough one for the Dark Elves to get that win.
It was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a really fun game. I'm trying to remember if when he was taking the ogre down, whether it was for a draw or for the win. I get the feeling it was for the draw.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there was a lot of things happening, and the Dark Elves actually took 2 Appos at the beginning of it and used them really quickly. So yeah, it was a really, really good game.
Nice.
Probably a good call in terms of your money. That if you're worried about it. So yeah, good shout. So that sounds like it was an exciting game. We'll see. We'll enjoy Dice of the Week.
Absolutely.
Orkshire Greenskins. We called this one. It was a solid away win for us.
Yeah.
You know, Sam's got a lot. He lost an orc though.
He has lost an orc.
One armor break and it's a death.
Yeah.
It's a bit. It feels unfair, doesn't it?
Hey, to be fair, the Measy Amazon's KD ratio is literally 100%.
Yeah.
It was a stone throw.
It was a stone throw.
Garnox just reminded me. Yeah, it was a stone throw.
So it wasn't.
I mean, that's even worse, though, isn't it? It's
yeah,
like,
that's even worse.
Yeah.
Whack dead.
Oh.
Oh well. Like that, is it?
Well then, cheers. Thanks for that.
Thanks, game.
Just out of interest, Gronlock, what actually died? Was it just a rando lineman, or was it something of like decent value?
It'll be something high if it got hit by a rock. It normally targets like your best player.
It's just a lineman. It's a randomizer selects, I'm pretty sure. And it's just a lineman. Fair
It
enough.
always seems to, if I've got one thing that's carrying like my entire team, that's the thing that gets rocked.
Oh, Darren Goff, the thrower, got a level up, and he got block standard.
What else are you gonna do? You're an orc.
You might give it accurate as a thrower. Anyway,
You're doing throwing there.
Good win for the Orcs there. Next,
One with Table Knights, Shadow Raiding
yes.
Legends. Away win.
Away win. Yeah. What did we go with?
You went away win. I went draw.
Fair enough. Yeah. Sadly, Rain couldn't rein it in. Sorry.
No.
That was terrible.
I'm sorry, Rain. Tell me off later.
Right. She should rightly unfollow you for that.
Yeah. But it looks like it was quite good. It looks like quite a slow game actually. 11 armor breaks to 4.
It did take a while because they were playing at the same time another game I was streaming, and they were still playing when that other game finished. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was Brett night, wasn't it? We both.
It was because I was streaming your game, wasn't I?
Yeah.
At the same time. Yeah.
There's a lot of SPP to go around, so I wonder how many 1 KO, 2 injuries apiece. That's decent. KOs each. Just
Shadow Raiding Legends got their fight on there.
Yeah, they did. The Ratsbone definitely slapped some shit up.
Well, it's a good result. It's a good result for the Rats. That. And then lastly,
just a second.
The Moose Knuckle, I think,
just a second. Let me just. Okay, so the Table Knights only got 4 armor breaks, but they caused a KO and 2 injuries. That's a good percentage.
No, but that's terrible. That's armor 7 as well. That is shocking armor.
Shocking in terms of breaking armor, but when Rain was breaking them, they were hurting.
Stuns win games. Stuns win games.
Stuns win games. But yeah.
And then we've seen this one. This one had already been played. So.
This one had already been played. So skip. Right,
so let's have a quick look at the leaderboard here. So this is
Cat Lane's for sale. Up high.
Nice.
That's the Dark Elves I was telling you about.
So he's in. He's done. He's through.
Morse is through.
And then it's pretty tight then. Really? I think only really. I think the Bretts are probably gone, but
Yeah.
only just on 2 points. And then you're looking at. I mean, I don't think Tom's coming back.
No,
640 TV.
Tom, poor Tom.
It's,
Right, right. You see that 640? Right, that 640 TV right there. Bear in mind
that's
that
not an orc. That's
yeah,
not an orc stacking his
that's
team.
not orc. Yeah, that's not like a sacking of the team. That's just how decimated this team has been. Yeah.
There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, it's I reckon the top 3 is. I reckon it's going to stay the same because they still need the ogres, the Amazons, and the dwarves. They still need 2 wins. If the Skaven or the orcs get one more win, I think that's it locked.
It's gonna be tough to catch the rats, but the rats are catchable by everybody up to 7.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, by all means, but it's slim.
Yeah, it's difficult, but
yeah. While we're at it, shall we have a quick look? I'll have a quick look at the
just show us Tom's team.
It shows Tom's team. It's like
look at that. It's sad, isn't it, when you see that 4 zombies, 2 whites.
If anyone is watching my stream wants to go into the sounds and play the play the RIP soundtrack.
I mean, you talk about Mittens. Pay F respect. It's pay F respect for Tom. I mean,
yeah.
Tom's
and he's playing that. He's still playing. Like
It's still playing.
A lesser man would have rage quit, hard.
Yeah.
The look he's had.
A lesser man would have rage quit hard.
Yeah, there's the death of his werewolf in Dice of the Week, and when it doesn't regen, you see the other flesh golem as well that has also died. It was just.
It's just
what
vile.
can you say? Like the fact that he still came out with, was it a win at the end of it after losing that many players? It was just.
Yeah.
It was hard to know what to say. It was like from the outset he was a bit negative, so I was trying to I'll be positive. Let's not be Then things were dying, and I was like, oh okay, that's no fair.
Yeah, we can understand that. I'm gonna find the where's the I'm gonna go and find the sound that I need to play for this. Oh, I can't be. So someone play it later on. But
do the thing.
Where is it?
It should be an RIP soundtrack, like a.
It costs bits though. That's what.
Oh shit! Sorry. Well, ignore it then.
Fritch and his money making.
I know. I forgot it. I forgot it costs bits, so I can't change setting now. My bad. Anyway, carry on. That's all it's going to be.
That's what you wanted it to do, was it?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. What have we done here? Oh, it was meant to be back in C, wasn't it? But we C.
So I mean,
that's it.
we're going to make some predictions for C, right?
Yeah, we're there.
So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this quickly. We're going to say ogres versus the moose knuckle. Who are the moose knuckle? Are they
dwarves. Yeah, the dwarves, aren't they?
Oh, that's brutal. 2-0 because dwarves never score more than that to the knuckle.
You reckon?
If they get older Noblars, mate. Tackle and block.
Tackle and block. Yeah, good point. They're gonna the Noblar. If they don't win, they're at least gonna get SPP out the arsehole.
Yeah, you're dead. If you are getting hit by a dwarf and you're a Noblar,
you are dead. So 2-0 as far as I can manage it. Yeah,
it's just not a game you won. That probably will put paid to Chiefs season that.
Yeah, Emily, your thoughts?
Thing is, Steve's now got a Agi Ogre.
Ooh.
So he gives the ball to that and just pegs it down the pitch. I think he might be able to do it. But yeah, okay, the Noblars are obviously the weak point of the team.
A liability.
Yeah.
Bit of a liability, but if the ogres behave themselves, then I think he's got a real chance of winning that.
Okay.
Heard it here
right,
first.
I'm gonna go with ogres.
Ooh. Oh. All right.
You heard it here first. Bretts versus Necro All Stars. I mean,
considering how dead Tom's team is, I have to give this to Rain. Because I don't think Tom. He's got no flesh golems. He's got one werewolf. It's like, oh my god.
It's just going to be a line of zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to do any of the ball carrying?
I know, right?
He's going to get some inducements, but yeah. And she's got the double agi up.
And now the blodging blitzer.
Yeah, and a blocker in a random place. Sort it out.
Ooh, yeah. Why is that in the middle there? Gross.
I mean, I will not excuse your being American.
Yeah.
For that.
It's bad enough you spell things wrong and use like weird like measurements from like the 1950s, but I
don't know about you, Rich, but like I understand American measurements.
I
don't get. I don't. Pounds and ounces. That what?
I mean, come on, Fahrenheit. Why?
Yeah, no, true, fair enough.
Anyway.
No, yeah, no.
Brett's all the way for this. Yeah, Brett's all the way.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Emily.
Yeah, I think Brett's.
It's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's
Amazon's
only so
Rats.
much you can do with those. Yeah.
Amazon's Rats. We saw this before. It was a draw. The last Amazon Rat game.
True. This is.
Will this one be a draw?
I still think the Rats should have it.
They should, shouldn't they?
By definition, they should have it. Wait, who's what are these
Pillsbury.
teams? Oh, actually, wait, no. This is Gronlot. He's actually in the chat right now, and he makes a very good point. His TV's a bit low. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh my days.
Oh dear, Barry. Okay, so he's got an adjunct blitzer, adjunct catcher. This is good. However, a catcher down, blitzer down, and 2 line ladies down.
But Journey
blitzers down.
runs are nice.
The blitzer being down is not great, but there is another blodger in the line woman.
Yeah.
You are covered there.
Yes.
Your line women get block on the first level up and become cheaper blitzers. So
yeah, true. So that's like a reserve, a backup one. So
we've got the same
still
stat
playable.
line and everything.
Yes. Yeah, there's no difference except being inside with block.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, one of the actual strongest things about the Amazon teams is that the entire team has the same stat line.
Oh yeah, good point.
So they're really easy. They're really easy to play because you're not
constantly thinking about like different positionals.
What can do what?
Everything
can get to the same place.
Okay, fair enough. Against Shadow Raid Legends, which have
movement 10.
Every single scathing team's got a movement 10 gut runner, I swear. The Rat Ogre being out though, sad times.
Sad times, but it's not going to hurt you.
No, it just means a bit more reliable.
If anything, the Rat Ogre's probably a liability against Amazons.
Yeah, true. That's a very good point, because if you roll push it like defend doubles against them, but you're just going to follow them around.
And you're burning your blitz where.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's a blessing in disguise, I reckon. Other gut
no
runner.
tackle.
No tackle. True, no tackle. That gut runner. Okay, I know it's blodging, but why is it still there?
Because it's movement 8.
Not good enough.
Yeah, movement 8 is not terrible.
It's still movement 8.
You'd rather have that blodger than not.
Anyway,
it's not going to be one turner, but it still can be really useful on the team.
I still think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Rats like a 2-1 though.
I reckon it's a draw.
I'm going to go with Rats. 1-0 maybe.
Ooh, fair enough.
Rats never score only 1 touchdown.
No, they never do.
Not if they're not on the pitch, they don't.
Yeah, you were true. Cat names, Yorkshire. This
is probably our more. This is our like prolific game. This is our game of the week for this particular division, isn't it?
Be tight on this.
It's weird.
Some TV going.
There's some. What's happened with cat names? What's happened here? Oh, he's lost a bit. So he's got a runner down and a lineman down. Both armor down
leader as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his leader. That's one of his rerolls. Oh,
he's only got one reroll.
Hang on, how is this team the top of the fucking table with 1 reroll?
Because they're elves.
Because leader and You can to build with 2 witch elves and 3 blitzers. You can only get 1 reroll.
And runners, like.
And the 2 runners. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy,
elves.
crazy fruity builds, but it's obviously working for
Yeah.
him. And elves don't need rerolls unless you're Fritch.
Yeah, apparently.
Getting some good TV in there.
I think this might go to orcs.
Yeah, the missing Pete.
Well, like I say, the ogres did a number on them. He took two.
He's got too many armor 7s.
He took an Apo. Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, I can say that I think Sam will win that. So away win across the board, right?
Yeah, away win across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next. D.
Giving him the D. Here we go. Schedule that one. So, Dark Mavericks 0, typical night out 1. The dwarves held out, came through here. Blocker now has guard, pretty fucking standard.
We called it. We called it straight up. We said that would win.
Yeah, we figured this would happen. Yeah, no, don't want to say about this one.
It's fairly equal in terms of the armor breaks and stuff, but yeah, dwarves just have that thing, don't they? Dwarves especially.
Yes.
We know the game after was quite exciting, but we'd already seen it.
Yep.
Moon Milkers versus the Dartmoor Wanderers. Bit of a surprise draw.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be the Moon Milkers, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice looking. That's a blodging lineman, right?
Blodging lineman.
Ooh, very nice. Very even armor breaks.
It's a good result, that.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very good. I like it. And then, right. De Gherkin is in the chat.
For the halflings.
Take a bow.
They did again some crazy stuff. I can't remember if they dodged out, but they went into a tackle zone and picked up the ball with a tree.
He's mental. This coach is mental.
He really did. And then he nearly got him to score. He was walking him down the pitch, nearly got him to touchdown, but then
he went for the meme play again.
I think the go for it failed. I think that's what happened and fell over. But then a halfling got it and halfling just ran at him.
Yeah.
And it was like,
wow. He's saying in the chat he got greedy. Yeah. It's fair. It's fair.
That is not treatment.
Greedy? Greedy? Just lunacy.
It was the break. It was the break tackle tree that nearly scored as well.
It does.
You wouldn't take any other tree on this front. So, I mean, looking at this league, this is another one that is fairly open. You've got the top 3 on 10.
Yes.
All sort of rocking the top 3. I mean, it's nice to see Underworld up there. So there's a strong possibility that 1 or if not 2 of those are going to go through. Because then we've got 7, 6, 6, 5, and 3. So the 3's gone.
Yes.
So the Dark Mavericks are gone.
Yes.
However, everybody else can still make it. Granted, it's an outside shout on the north, but it's doable.
Yep.
But it does require on all the other results probably going your way. It's going to be difficult. But the Flings, the Wood Elves, 2 wins would get them there. If the Moon Milkers didn't win, Bleeds United can get in there with 1 win. It's going to be. This week's going to be the decider where it's at, but yeah, it's quite an open division. This one still.
Yes, it's still very open.
It's looking like we've got the top 3 are looking good, but it's not over. It could
easily switch. It could easily switch.
It's not over.
If the Necro have a bad game, a snowstorm, I see you in the chat right now. If you have a bad game, and say Ben gets his elf on, or the humans get their human elf on.
They're human on.
They could just overtake you because.
And the halflings never rule out a halfling.
Never rule out a halfling, especially not with that win rate at the moment. 203. Sure.
Well, you never know when a treeman's going to score.
Exactly. Cool.
I mean, all right. Okay. Well, craziness. Oops. Brilliant. We're going to make some predictions, right?
We are. I just pressed the wrong button again. My bad.
Oh, you just can't get
the staff. I know. Typical night health versus halflings. Dwarves.
I mean, talking about the halflings, they're done, aren't they? This is not happening.
Oh dear.
It's not what you want to see when you're like, oh yeah, if you can win the next couple of games, he's dwarfs. No, right? Game over. home win.
That should
let's
be a
just
dwarf win.
let's just move on because that's
Emily,
not what you want.
are you showing faith?
Yeah, I always have faith in my halflings.
All right, there you go. You heard it here first.
2-1.
Emily's crazy. You know she'll be right now, and we'll both.
Hang on. Ewan, you're only just figuring this out.
True.
True.
I did already know this.
Bleed United, Dartmoor Wanderers. Humans versus Dark Elves.
This is a good game. No, Norse.
Sorry, not
Humans Norse. It's a close game. This one.
Yeah, this could be quite a cool one.
I would favour the humans just on their versatility factor.
Yes. It's all right, Diggy. Don't rub it in too much. Jesus. Bleed United. Yes, it's. I'm going to say it's Bleed United on their versatility. Yeah,
But it could go either way. But it's probably like a 45-55 kind of split job, isn't it? I mean, there's a draw in there somewhere, but in fact, it's probably the most likely result.
And
home win.
Yeah, home win, I reckon. Emily?
Yeah, I think Bleed United will get this.
Yeah, fair enough. And apparently,
so
Snowstorm's afraid of this game. Moon Milkers versus Easy Treaties. So Necro versus the Woodies.
Oh yeah, Woodies. I mean,
oh right.
You would be, apart from they're not going to hurt you, are they?
No, if the Necro in this particular situation need to get their punch on quick and start slapping shit. Quick.
One of the major advantages Wood Elves have is speed.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
Yeah, the werewolves can chase most.
This is like it's an equalizer team. Necro look good here. It could be a scorer, but I think it's not as bad as you're thinking that. To be fair.
Yeah, I think if you can get enough Wood Elves down, or just stunned in general,
just get hold of them.
Just get hold of them and bring their necks.
Just put them into a corner. Yeah, bring their necks.
Yep. Job done.
Break those silly little helmets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, who wears leather to a Blood Bowl game?
I know,
I mean, come on,
weirdos. In terms of like scoreline, honestly,
3-1, isn't it?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised with the draw.
I was gonna say that as well, so I would have to agree with you. I think it could be a 2-2 draw right up.
Yeah, high scorer, but it could end up being a draw, which would still be a good thing for both teams. To be fair, it'd be better for the Necro because it will help them hold their position in the top 3.
Yeah.
And then finally, Warstone Atletico versus Dark Mavericks. If the record says anything, this has to go to Warstone.
Yeah.
They've been on it. What are you going for, by the way, on the trees? The treesies.
Sorry, apologies. Yeah.
The treesies versus the wolfies.
Milkies.
The Milkies. I think the Necro could do it.
It's fair. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. So on form, this one, as Fritz said, they're going back to it. Underworld.
Yes.
They've done really well. They're looking like they're going to make playoffs. Solid.
Let's have a look at the actual team itself. Wonder what does as well. 1-1-50. What things have we got here? There's
got
a
movement.
Clawra movement upscale for a big hand goblin.
What skills? What skills that thrower got?
That's Hail Mary.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, someone's got
Fruity. I like it.
Someone's got a plan.
Yeah, someone's got a plan. Hail Mary pass on the thrower, big hand on the goblin, and a movement up thrower, big hand on the goblin, and a troll.
And yeah, I mean, there's something
Claw
going
blitzer.
On there. Nice.
Blodge
got
blitzer.
A movement 8 thrower as well. I mean, that movement 8 thrower's not to be scoffed at.
What's that lineman? What is that lineman? Extra arm, 2-headed.
Nice. I mean, it's a poor man. That's interesting, isn't it?
Poor man's
got a
got
run of that. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's nice, isn't it?
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh,
You can see why he's done well because he's had some. I mean, you get mutation access on a normal.
Yeah, I mean,
with Underworld.
Yeah,
but
to turn
you can make fruity teams, and I like it.
I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna give this definitely to an Underworld on that one. That looks amazing. I wouldn't mind watching that game.
That looks like a lot of fun to play as well. That team, doesn't it?
That looks really fun to play.
Yeah.
Are you going for the same, Emily?
Yeah, I do think so. I think our past games kind of indicates that Warpstone will have this. Dark Mavericks may surprise, but they are a good team.
Look at us though, predicting on form.
I know, right?
Not just like bullshit reasons, like this one player's got a really random skill, they're gonna win. No actual thoughts got in here.
Oh, shocking, isn't it?
Mental. What's going on? So this is our division. We've made some predictions. That's what it is.
Yeah, and finally
E,
the best
our division. Yep, it's where the best coaches come to die.
Yep, absolutely. Bloody Cleats 2, Hip Thirsters 1. You beat the Vamps.
Yeah, I mean, not like I said I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get you to go in and just have a look at a few numbers though, because this was a dice in.
Was it
of
really?
a definite degree.
If
you have a look at the Hip Thirsters, so there's a few things worth mentioning.
Bloodlust, 65%. Oof.
That's going for it.
Bad miss. Oh, Waycroft to KO, 44%. Not great.
Yeah.
Casualty, fine. Dodge, 59%. Please tell me was that with a lot
He was
of
making
rolls?
some mental dodges. No, mental dodges towards the end, but
oh yeah.
And GFI is pretty terrible.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they did too well there. Their armor was not holding. 52% armor. Ugh.
No. Yeah, and then it went the way expected. I mean, I ground it out like my first half. I just put turn 8 touchdown in, ground it out nice and slow. Second half was a bit more fast and loose.
Yep. Fair enough.
It ultimately ended up the same place.
Wow. Well done. Congrats.
I've got my 4th level up.
Yay!
4th blocker. It's like it is literally a perfect. If you look at the team now, it's like it is perfectly set. How Brett should look.
This appeals to me on a visual level.
I've got enough to buy the 4th blitz, so I'm just debating whether I should.
Whether you should? Yes, you should.
Anyway. Yeah, but then that's a lot of bloat, mate.
Man, you just steer into the skid. It's fine. Anyway, we're already covering my game at the end.
Yeah, because yours had already happened, hadn't it?
Yeah, already happened. Office Politics 2, Vestibule of Imperators 1. Finally, Connor is starting to gain some momentum.
Got the win.
And he got a win against me, didn't he? It's his second win.
Oh. It's coming strong at the end.
Oh, he already got a dodge on a...
Dodge on Colin.
Dodge on Colin. Colin from HR is a dodgy bastard.
Well, we all knew that, didn't we?
Yeah, we all knew that. It looks like it's a good solid sort of thing. Oh, Asta the CEO. That's his Minotaur.
Yeah. Well, there was a moment where Asta looked like he was in a lot of trouble because he decided to go with a both down and injured Asta through doing that. So there is a moment of Asta being, is he gonna die?
Something did die on Dead though.
I think there was a white. Yeah, a white died.
White died. Ooh,
yeah.
Dear. Let's have a gander.
It's in Dice of the Week, so you will see it.
Yeah, that's definitely a white miss in there.
Yeah, there's the other good one actually.
It was the Mino. Funny enough, it was the Mino as well. So in that same game, the Mino hurt himself and killed a white.
Wow.
Well, that's good going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going back to the Hip Thirsters, we answered a question, and that is if a vampire is bloodlusting and is wrestled to the ground, he does indeed fuck off the pitch.
Oh right. Fair enough. Good question.
We didn't know this. I don't know if Emily clipped it, but it was on stream.
I can't remember. It's
So
not
they
in
did
my
tell you
list
to.
of clips. I know. There are so many things to clip.
So
Yeah, because we can't go back and do it because it's a paywall.
So what we're saying is that even though a vampire can somehow like wake up a stunned player and bite him, they can't stand up and bite someone else themselves.
No, they can't bite. They can't bite a thrall's ankle.
Oh, that's pointless.
Even though they went down next to a thrall, they couldn't
do the actual bite itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a quad. It was a quad both down. So both down, re-rolled it both down.
Oof, grim. And then finally, Wellard, nil. Just roll 2+.
I mean,
2?
we all called it, didn't we?
Yeah, we all called this. This was
Graham. I mean, 0 armor breaks for Wellard.
Oh yeah, and a death as well. That was sad times.
You've just been slapped, haven't you?
Yep, he got slapped hard.
That's just not fair. So let's have a quick look at this one. So I mean, Graham and I are pretty much clear away at the top, both on 11.
Yeah, because you got your draws.
You're hanging at 9.
I'm hanging in at 9. But
so this week, but it's still pretty open because I mean anybody, even the undead and the vampires have still got a long shot.
Yeah, I think this though, this week in particular, we'll go into.
This is a big week for it. But I think Zim's gone.
I think Zim's gone. Yeah, bless him. The Hip Thirsters outside chance. Not a big one, but an outside chance. Same goes for Vestibulum. Office Politics. Connor's starting to gain a bit of momentum now, so again could easily pop himself into the top 3 with some strategic losses. The same with the primers as well. It's quite close up there. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, all it needs is some some strategically placed losses up top, i.e. me.
Yeah.
And I could lose it. This could go quite badly for me, and you'll love it when you see who we get next.
Go on then. Oh dear.
Yep.
Just what you need, innit?
Yeah, well, we'll go into that a bit further. But Office Politics versus Hip Thirsters, so Chaos versus some Vampirinos. I think Matt's got this one, the Vamps, because it's a very good Vamp coach. I think it's a very good
coach. It's about time the luck went his way.
Yeah, he's a very good Vamp coach, and man knows how to use his gaze.
Yes, he does know how to use the gaze.
He definitely uses it very well, and I reckon he could poke holes in Connor's line of defence.
Well, he does. He did it to me, man. He got quite a few blocks on my ball carrier in the second half on the basis that gaze is gaze.
Yes.
And you know when he rolled his 6s, it was on the gaze.
Yes.
You know.
So
yeah, it's a good skill. And you don't think about it, man. You don't plan for it. You don't think, oh, he's gonna just gaze the corners of my cage out. No. You think I'm good. I've got my cage here. I'm well on it. But he's like, nah.
Ooh, look into my eyes. Yeah.
Look into. However, the dice hate him, so he's gonna lose, isn't
he? Yeah, probably.
So you're going for a vamp win.
I'm gonna go for a vamp win.
I'm gonna go for an Office Politics win, 2-1, because the dice hate Matt.
Yeah.
Like literally hate him.
Emily.
I'm gonna go draw.
Ooh.
That's fair. The split the difference.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fitch is going to beat Graham, obviously. So straight up home win.
Wait for it. Wait for it, my son. If you please pay attention to the screen in front of you and see my team.
Got everything you need, mate. What do you need dodging players for?
Both my blitzers are out.
And? What are you going to do?
You've got other block pieces.
You're going to punch dwarfs? What are you doing?
You're not going to try and fight him. Yes, the sidestep would have been nice. It would have been nice to move your players into inconvenient places.
You ain't going to fight him.
No.
You're not fighting him.
No,
Don't try and fight him.
I will be quite firmly running the fuck away. It depends, but the problem is, Graham knows that's the strategy, right? So he's going to be like columned up to fuck, and I won't be able to run past him. Not.
Don't worry about it, man. You run out of movement. Just all you do is you go left, right, left, right, left, right with them catch it, them movement 8. Eventually, the dwarfs will run out of puff and end up all on one side of the pitch, and then you just go
run out of gas.
Seriously though, that's what you do. You just keep switching sides, so you keep pulling dwarfs either way, and there's a point at which movement 4 is going to catch up with you.
Or not.
I mean, obviously it's Graham, so he's gonna salt the wounds a bit, but
oh, absolutely. Yes, I'm expecting to like not have half a team by the end of it, but I do reckon I'm gonna win. I just got to make sure I'm in the right mindset when I play him, because if I'm in the wrong mindset, it's gonna go downhill.
Good man, believe in yourself. I believe in you. You are going to beat Graham. He's going to be salty AF.
I'm glad someone.
We're not going to hear the end of it for 2 weeks.
But let's say the reason this game is very important for everyone else is because if I lose, that opens up the entire bottom half of the table.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because you are then in everybody's sniper sights, aren't you?
Exactly. If I lose, I'm on everyone's sniper sights, and then Graham is basically guaranteed.
Yeah.
And no one wants that.
Nobody wants Graham.
No.
Nobody wants Graham in the playoffs. I mean. Yeah, you're gonna beat him.
Yeah, okay.
The salt will flow. He will be salty.
Emily? Oh, sorry.
I think. I'm gonna go with Graham.
Because you're the voice of reason.
And also, we've been agreeing too much. It's not natural.
Yeah, it's not on.
It's not on. We've got to disagree at some point. So I'm going to disagree at this point and go.
Graham's got this.
Graham.
I mean, it's a reasonable shout, right?
You bitch.
Thank you. I try.
Bloody Cleats versus Whhoaaa. This is you.
I mean, I'm going to win this, aren't I? Right? Yeah.
Whhoaaa, he's been like slapped.
He's not. He's been the whipping boy. So I mean, on form, I should win it.
Yeah.
On the pitch, I probably should win it as well. It's like Brett's a difficult team to play against.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
You know, they are like quicksand.
Emily, are you going to do fires again?
Mired up.
I'll go. No, I'll agree. I will agree this time.
Ooh.
Yeah. You will agree to agree.
Fair enough. Agree to agree. It makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. And then
this is a good game. This has got
this has got
graphic written on it. Yeah.
Amazonian Primer versus Vestibulum Imperatus. Let's have a quick gander at these teams actually. This is going to be quite a close one. Amazonian Primer has been like.
I mean that guard blitzer being out is not nice, that's not actually
great.
4.
Actually 4 blitzer. There's a thrower. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sure hand's very nice, and
we'll not talk about the thrower that's randomly in the middle of his lineman.
Yeah. And then
missing a white.
He's missing a white, isn't he? So it's like, ooh.
But he's got a blodging goal.
Yeah, he's getting a babe. A babe's worth.
Yeah, but I think he's getting a zombie as well.
He will be, sorry, yeah. So actually, if we get a babe's worth, well, how much are the zombies? 40k. So yeah, we get a babe worth.
I mean, it's useful.
Yes.
Useful.
Very useful.
Not be scoffed at.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, they've got exactly 11. Yeah. So.
There's no tackle though, so.
There's no tackle.
And for the end of the stream, Day thinks there is a game going on.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Cool, excellent. And then it is a prediction. I think. I'm
gonna give this one to Nuffle.
Nuffle always wins.
Nuffle always wins. I think it's a draw, mate.
I think the Primers have got this. I think Carl's got this.
You got the Primers got this? Fair enough.
Yeah, I think the Primers have got this. Just because of the lack of tackle and the sheer amount of dodge got.
Yeah. I mean, it's on the pitch, but I think Andy's got enough about him to keep him at bay.
And Emily?
I think Andy has this.
Ooh.
There you go. See, this is the difficult one to predict. This is where it comes down to. It comes down to the games where we're like, you know what, this one's difficult.
Yeah.
This one could go anywhere.
Yeah, it's been a very difficult one, that is. And that is a lot.
So that's it.
That is a lot.
That is it.
What, a whole hour, almost an hour and a half worth of absolute twaddle. Anyway, well, thank you all for watching. I won't be ending the stream as such straight away. I'll be ending the recording. Again, if you
thank you for joining us, Emily.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
okay.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Excellent. Your expertise and knowledge is always appreciated. You will
I
find.
wouldn't say I'd have expertise or knowledge, but there we go.
It's fine.
Neither do we. So
yeah,
you know,
it's called being it's called being polite. Anyway, Emily will be uploading Dice of the Week once she's finished slapping it together.
I'm very close to finishing the edit, so
Emily, just seriously go if you can pause, go and find that clip because it was brutal.
I had a quick scan, but the problem is I don't know what part of the stream it's in, and there's like an hour and 50 minutes of a stream.
It's turn 2.
Is it early on?
Down. It's early on. The double both down into double both down reroll, and then turn 8. His turn 8, where he gets to punch me. He managed to remove 2 of his own players.
Nice.
I think I have the both down into double skull. If that's what you mean.
The double both down, both down.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'll find it.
When Emily does finally finish it and upload it, be sure to watch it. It's always going to be.
It's always funny.
It's always a good giggle.
The music. It's always about the music.
Oh, this week's one for music especially. Definitely watch out because of the couple of deaths and injuries that we had. I have chosen some particularly appropriate music, which I think everybody will find entertaining.
Excellent.
Wonderful. I love it.
But yes, it's in the words of the famous two Ronnies, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him.
Exactly, and it's goodbye from
her as well.
Those two.
Hey, goodbye from them.
Yeah, she got it there. Right, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got that, and
like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and
Post
subscribe. Do
things
that
in
thing.
Epic Plays.
Yeah,
watch games.
Yes, post
rock
in Epic
on.
Plays,
Play
please.
Blood Bowl. Pray to Nuffle, etc.
Yes, pray to Nuffle. Don't eat yellow snow, etc. Cool.